Happy New Year! Can you believe 2025 is already here and it is officially time for me to say goodbye to the Christmas decor in the house, and I thought I would share my process of taking all the decor down and storing it here with you. It's one of the questions that I get asked the most here on this channel. Where do I store all of my holiday decor? And so today I am going to give you a little look at how I take everything down, how I pack it away, and how I store it. So I hope that you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Before I start taking everything down, I like to quickly go through my storage bins in the garage and just bring everything inside. If you'd actually like a more detailed look at all the garage storage that you see here, I have a great video for you linked in the description below where I walk you through my entire decor packing process and all of the seasonal storage spaces that I have in my home, with the exception of my attic, but that is just where I put the Christmas trees. So everything else though is in that video. Also, just in case you are looking for even more storage ideas and solutions, I just created a new playlist for you that has all of my seasonal storage videos in one place. Those videos are filled with helpful tips on how to properly and easily store your decor so that it stays nice for you. So if that's something you're interested in today, I think that you'll find that playlist to be a great resource, and I hope that those videos help and inspire you as you pack away your holiday decor this season. Like me, but when I start on a project like this and I know that I'm going to be going all day, one of the first things I completely forget about is to drink enough water and stay hydrated. This is a full day's, if not a full weekend's worth of work ahead of me, and so I am setting myself up for success today. I've got my Circle water bottle here and I'm about to put a cartridge in. I am using the Watermelon Strawberry Energy today because it has caffeine and I'm going to need it. Circle was actually kind enough to sponsor today's video. If you're not familiar with Circle, Circle's innovative water bottles allow you to control the flavor of your water sip by sip, which is really, really cool. All of their cartridges have no artificial flavors, no artificial coloring, 0 calories, and no sugar. So it is definitely a healthier alternative. You control the flavor settings right here. I always like to leave mine on a 2 or a 3, but I also love that the snap closure, snap it open, and then this fin right here on the back, I don't know if you have a Circle, if you know this, but it holds it in place when you're taking a drink. Super easy to use, and I love that about it. It's just a great little feature that I haven't mentioned before, so I thought I would share. This is something that has really changed the way I drink my water, and it has helped me stay hydrated more than ever before, and I'm really grateful to them for that. If you are interested in trying Circle, I will put a QR code here on the screen and a link in the description box below. If you use one of those 2 to shop, you will get 35% off your first order with Circles. So I love being able to share things with you that I actually love and utilize daily in my life, so thank you to them for sponsoring this video. But we have a lot to do today, so let's go pack up that Christmas decor. Once all of the bins are in the house and organized, I like to start by clearing off all of the tables and countertops. This just gives me a designated space to consolidate all the decor as I take it down. Since I used a lot of red ball ornaments around the house this holiday season, I'm actually starting with those first. Because they're shatterproof, I like to store them together in a single bin. It just makes this packing process so much faster, plus they're lightweight, so even a full bin of these is not very heavy, which I think is nice. So in case you're curious about my process inside the home, where do I start with taking down decor? I think that's always the hardest part. Where do we start? I like to start with decorative pieces, get all of those consolidated, and then I move on to ribbons and ornaments, and then I move on to greenery, and I just kind of go in that order, and Christmas trees are always last. And I think that helps me just knowing where to start and keeps me moving and helps me not to stagnate during that process, because it can be daunting taking down holiday decor, as I know that you know. So keeping that process in mind, keeping those steps in mind, and just keeping it orderly like that helps me move more quickly. As I'm consolidating decorative pieces, I try to group them on the tables by category, or I at least try to keep pieces together that I plan to pack in the same bins. So for example, I'll put all of the breakables in one spot, all of the resin pieces together, or all of my sentimental pieces I'll try to keep in one spot. This just makes it so much easier to wrap everything properly and ensures that everything is stored safely and efficiently. I know storing breakable and sentimental ornaments can be some of the most time-consuming parts of packing away Christmas decor, but it is also one of the most important parts because those things matter to us and we want them to last season after season. I always make sure to wrap any delicate ornaments individually using tissue paper, bubble wrap if necessary. You can even use a soft cloth or tea towels if you have them lying around. That's always great as well. I think investing in sturdy storage bins with dividers can also make a huge difference. Luckily, these Balsam Hill ornaments that I have that I've collected over the past few years come in amazing storage boxes, so I've just kept those boxes and I store them away in those at the end of the season. I think Balsam Hill also sells some great holiday storage, but I will try to link a few things below on ornament storage that I like, but I just think it's important. Proper storage not only helps preserve your favorite ornaments for the years to come, but it makes it so much easier to unpack them next year and know exactly what you have and where things are. While it can be a bit of a time-consuming part of the holiday decor takedown, I definitely think it's a necessary part. I do want to talk about ribbon storage here a little bit. We talk about ribbon a lot on my channel. I know a lot of you have probably seen my ribbon tutorial videos. Some of you found me through those videos, but I love talking about ribbon. I love working with ribbon. One thing that I think is really important that I don't know if I've ever mentioned here, I may have in videos past, you do not have to buy expensive ribbon for it to last for many, many years. Most of the ribbon, especially all the ribbon you're seeing here right now, is from Walmart. It's an inexpensive ribbon, and a lot of it I've had for several years. Some of these rolls I've used for the past 3-4 years, and the reason they've stayed so nice and lasted so long is because of how I store the ribbon at the end of the holiday season. So I like to keep the rolls, the cardboard spools. I like to keep those spools and rewrap the ribbon around before I pack them away in my ribbon bin to keep them stored nice. I find this to be really helpful, not only just in keeping the ribbon in good quality, but also when you have wired ribbon like this, it keeps the wire in the ribbon in good shape as well. So you don't have to fuss with it the next season when you go to get it out. And it'll last you a lot longer. You'll be a lot happier with your ribbon next year when you pull it out and it's been stored properly. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. Again, this is another part of the storage process that can be a little time consuming, but if you just set aside that time, maybe put on a podcast, that's what I did here today, and just kind of enjoy it. Of course, I have the dogs to help me, so that's always nice, right? They're pretty good helpers. Now that I have all of my decor laid out on the tables, it is time to start packing things away. I actually store all of my packing supplies in the empty holiday bins so that it's easy to find when I'm ready to wrap things up at the end of the season. Most of the packing supplies that I use, like bubble wrap and paper, are just recycled from packages and purchases that I've made over the years, which has saved me from having to buy any materials like this, which I think is nice. It is a great way to reuse what I already have and keep packing simple and convenient. When I start to pack away items, especially for Christmas, I always begin with the largest, most sentimental pieces first. These items hold so much meaning for me, and I just want to make sure that they're packed with extra care and stored properly. Many of my seasonal decorations are family heirlooms, and while you can always replace something, you can't replace the memories and sentimentality tied to special pieces like these. So that's why I take the time to carefully wrap and protect them. It's worth the effort to preserve those irreplaceable connections to family and traditions for me. I don't know. I think I'll always be a sentimentalist at heart, and I just really treasure these pieces. I treasure them when they're out, and then I also treasure them as I go to put them away. They're just very special to me. Thank you so much for keeping me company as I took down and packed away my holiday decor today. If you are looking for motivation to start packing away your Christmas decor, I hope that you found it here in this video. For a deeper dive into my holiday storage and home organization, please be sure to check out the playlist linked in the description box below. Some of those videos offer an even more detailed look at my storage here that you're seeing right now, plus lots of tips and ideas on how to properly and efficiently store your holiday decors. I highly recommend that playlist if that's something that you're still looking for. Other than that, I am just going to finish putting these bins on the shelf, and I will see you again very soon in the next video. So until then, take care and happy decorating.